All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, apparition. How y'all doing? Time to get back on the road trip with our detective trio. It's a very interesting approach to a Higurashi chapter. Like, I don't think we've had something so different from a usual chapter. Although now, given what just happened last time, hey, away. It looks like we're going to get back to back on track to mirroring Tomoe Atsushi because he just got murdered, and now we're finally learning why Tomoe went to the nursing home, and we just might see that interaction from Tomoe's perspective as opposed to Natsumi's last time. Hello, Foily. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. So, without further ado, let's get back into it. Finding save file. And, yep, here we go. Then, Uishi-san and I decided to pay a visit to the Kimiyoshi family, who moved from Okonomiya 1 year ago. However, we were hit with a sudden rainstorm on the way, so it took longer than expected. Hoping to make up for some lost time, Uishi-san and I... Oh, there's a typo here. Should be Uishi-san and I rushed to the house. The Kimiyoshi family, one of the 3 families of Hinamizawa, was in this town. That fact made my heart race. Uishi-san must have felt the same way, as he pushed forward without wasting any time on idle chatter. And once we reached the house, we stopped in front of the gate. I checked the nameplate. Toji Kimiyoshi. That was the name of the homeowner. According to our records, the head of the family, Toji Kimiyoshi, was not from Hinamizawa, but another prefecture. I see. He met Haruko Kimiyoshi in college, and later took her family name. I see. Haruko Kimiyoshi is a distant relative of the mayor of Hinamizawa, Kiichiro Kimiyoshi. They say she's quite beautiful, but she has a strong personality and walks all over her husband. Yep, that's true. That's something we learned last time. In Tomoe Atsushi. She was apparently involved in student activism during her college days, and the records are still in prefectural police headquarters. However, the photos we just acquired gave the impression that she was just a typical housewife, living a peaceful life. And then there was Haruko's mother, Aki. Aki is from Hinamizawa, and it seems her deceased husband Tokujiro. There's Tojiro and Tokujiro Kimiyoshi was also her cousin. Oh, wow. Okay. In other words, there was a marriage between different branches of the family. That's probably something Natsumi doesn't want getting out. Apparently, marriage between relatives wasn't unusual at the time, and in a sense, doing so was an effective way of keeping the blood of Hinamizawa purest within the family. You know, whatever excuse you want to make. And finally, the only daughter in the Kimiyoshi family, a high school girl, Natsumi. Based on the photographs I've seen, she looked like an ordinary girl with lovely round eyes. It was a bit rare for high school kids nowadays to have such youthful facial features. Really? I don't know. Seems kind of half and half to me. Like, I think the Higurashi cast, for the most part, looks younger than they are.
No doubt. This is it.
Right. I nodded towards Uishi-san, and then, as I moved through the gate, I noticed the shadow of a person sitting near the entrance. With 2 pigtails and wearing a school uniform, Her head was pointed down, but it was clearly a girl.
雨宿りでしょうか。
Is she taking shelter from the rain?
自分の家の玄関先でですか?
Hoo-hoo-hoo. And the entrance of her own house.
After thinking about it, that was a stupid question. Not many people would sneak through a courtyard to take shelter in front of another family's house. This meant that that was her home. But why on earth would she be sitting in front of the entrance?
Dunno. Like this.
And just then, I heard the girl's voice.
やっぱりアルバイト行けばよかったな。
How did they get to a part-time job like this?
もう少し小ぶりになってくれれば。
If only the rain would stop.
She muttered something, but I couldn't catch it. Her voice was drowned out by the sound of the crashing raindrops. Uishi-san and I silently nodded to one another, and then slowly approached. The girl must have noticed our footsteps. She gasped and looked up.
すみません。
Excuse me.
この家の方ですか?
Is this your house?
はい。
Yes.
She timidly nodded her head. Without needing to double-check the picture, I was certain that this girl was Natsumi-san, the daughter of the Kimiyoshi family.
はじめまして。
Nice to meet you.
沖宮書房の赤坂守と言います。
No way! Are you serious, Akasaka? That's a real bookstore! Oh my god. Unless I'm remembering it incorrectly. Okonomiya Books is actually a real bookstore. They had a branch in a mall in New York that wasn't too bad of a drive from where I lived in New Jersey. And I would go there because they had shelves upon shelves upon shelves of manga. Not only that, but they had it in the original Japanese as well. Like, seriously, just as many shelves in the original Japanese. It was incredible, and then they took it down, you know, maybe a year or so before I moved away from America, which was really sad. But there was still the Okonomiya Books in New York City, which I never went to, and that was their main branch. So it still exists as far as I know. But, oh wow. I didn't think they would use a real bookstore. Unless they just made that up because Okonomiya is the, oh god, never mind. I'm being an idiot. The actual name of the store is Kinokuniya Books. But you can't fault me because it sounded kind of the same. God damn it, now I just went off on a completely pointless tangent. I never do that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mamoru Akasaka from Okonomiya Books.
こんにちは。
Hello.
Natsumi-san seemed to light up when I mentioned the name Okonomiya. Uishi-san suggested that we avoid mentioning our connection to the police at this time. People who have been living peacefully often react strongly when they hear someone mention the police.
それにしても土砂降りの中、家にも入らずに何をしているのだろう。
Still, what's she doing outside in the middle of this downpour?
こんなところでどうかされましたか?
What are you doing out here?
鍵を忘れて。
I forgot my key.
鍵?
Key.
今日は父も母もおばあちゃんもみんな用事で出かけてるんです。
Today my mom, my dad, and even my grandma are all out of business.
でも私、朝学校に行くときに忘れちゃって。
But I forgot to grab the key when I went to school this morning.
I see. So that means she can't get inside until someone else in the family comes home. However, It might actually be more convenient for us if no adults are present. Uichi-san must have had the same thought, as he took the opportunity to start a friendly conversation with her.
なるほど、それはお気の毒です。
I see. Sorry to hear that.
では、いかがですか？
In that case,
雨宿りがてらに近くでお茶でも。
would y'all care to take shelter and grab some tea nearby?
Uichi-san invited her in a gentle tone, but Natsumi-san wore a cautious expression. That reaction seemed natural, of course.
いや、私たちは決して怪しいもんじゃありませんよ。
No, there is no need to be afraid of us.
沖宮書房というのは、鹿骨市沖宮にある出版社でしたね。
We're from Okonomiya Books, a publisher in the Okonomiya region of Shishibone City.
沖宮ですか？
You're from Okonomiya?
Natsumi-san seemed to show more interest after he mentioned Okonomiya. That was the town where she lived until last year.
ええ、
That's right.
私たちは沖宮の出版社からやってきたんですよ。
We work for a publisher in Okonomiya.
本好きですか？
Do you like books?
はい、好きです。
Yeah, I do.
ほとんど図書館で借りた本ですが。
I borrowed almost every book from the library.
Natsumi's eyes began to shine as she rattled off the names of several famous books. Based on how much she had to say about it, she must really love books.
確かに面白い本は買うと高いですからね。
I'm about to say something. I think that actually, you know what would make Natsumi's character design even better? And it's already great, but if she had like round glasses, like just like those adorable round glasses, like I just think that would make her look even more adorable and like really cute and like innocent. I don't know. I just think it would give her a lot of character. Like same hairstyle and everything. And it would make her scenes with Akira like all the more cute and sweet just because like we have this guy who looks like, you know, this big, like really handsome, muscular jock. No, not too muscular, but you know, he clearly keeps healthy. And this like adorable, like little shy little girl with the glasses, like, and he's just asking her out all shyly, like, that would just be the cutest thing in the world. God. It's like, Kalaya, aren't you protecting? Because you were a girl with glasses and everything, and was very awkward. Shut up! Just shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Jeez. Yeah.
Of course. It'll be really expensive to buy every interesting book.
そうなんです。
That's right.
古い本が多いから読みにくいこともありますけど、それも楽しかったりして。
Sometimes old books are hard to read, but they're still fun.
Anyone would get sucked into a conversation about their favorite topic. Natsumi-san seemed happy, and she began talking about subjects beyond just answering our questions.
で、それから、
Anyway,
それでご用件は？
what are you here for?
But there had to be an end to the light-hearted conversation. After a brief pause, Natsumi-san asked again more sharply.
実はですね、私たちは地域史の本を作っていましてね。
Actually, we're putting together a book on regional history.
この家のおばあちゃんはHinamizawa出身と聞いて、村のお話を聞きたいと考えてお伺いしたんですが。
I heard that the grandmother of this house is from Hinamizawa, and I want to hear what she had to say about life in the village.
地域史？
Regional history? That sounds like something you just made up on the spot.
さっきお話に上がったタイトルの中には 地方の民話をもとに書いた作品もありますよね。
The material we've gathered so far is based on local folklore.
Oh, cool. Can I see it?
あ、そうです。
No.
Damn. Ah, I see.
童話とかは作家がその地方に残る民間伝承を取材して書き上げたものが多くて。
So you're interviewing people to collect local fairy tales and things.
ああ、わかりません。それで私たちもそういった地域に残る話を後世に伝えたいと思いまして、こうやって活動をね。
Ah, so you understand. We want to preserve these stories so they can be passed on to future generations.
へえ。
Wow.
Natsumi-san nodded with a glimmer in her eyes. I was making up the story as it went along, but it seemed like the story got through to her.
ということで地元のお年寄りの話を聞いているんですよ。
That's why we're listening to the stories of local elders.
ああ。
Ah.
However, I'm not sure if Uishi-san looks like the kind of man who works at a publishing company. She looked back at him with a dubious expression. Maybe it would be better to talk inside a bookstore.
ああ、この人は私の上司でね。
This is my boss.
大石と言います。
His name is Uishi.
Oh, wow. There's a police officer named Uishi in where I used to live. Small world, huh?
Yeah.
どうも同僚の大石です。
Nice to meet you. I'm Uishi.
どうです？
So,
ちょっと話を聞かせてもらえませんかね。
do you have any stories to tell us?
でも私、沖宮の歴史なんて全然。
I don't know anything about the history of Okunomiya, though.
いやいやいやいや、気になさらずに。
Nonsense. Don't worry about that.
何でもそう軽い世間話でもいいんですよ。
Anything. Even idle chatter would be fine.
なら、おばあちゃんに聞いてください。
Then you should talk to my grandma. Idle chatter is like her freaking college major.
もうすぐ、多分あと2時間くらいで帰ってきますから。
She'll be back soon. Maybe in about 2 hours.
それじゃその方が戻ってくるまでの時間つぶしということでいかがです？
Well then, I guess you got time to kill until she gets back.
あなたさっきお腹が空いたと言ってらしたようですが。
Y'all seem like you've had the I'm hungry look for a while now.
あ、
Natsumi-san suddenly held her stomach. And just then, her stomach lightly gurgled.
図星ですね。
Bullseye.
さあさあ参りましょう。
Then I guess we should get going.
せっかくですから美味しいものごちそうしますよ。
Don't worry. You can have all the delicious food you want. My treat.
Oh, wow. I forgot something. I thought I'm forgetting something really important now. Was I supposed to? Or supposed to absolutely not go with older guys who offer me candy and tell me to walk with them somewhere? It was definitely one of those two things. God damn it. We learned it in like kindergarten or something. I knew it at the tip of my tongue. It was either you absolutely should or absolutely should not.
Shoot.
Okay.
Immediately after saying that, Uishi-san started walking towards the street.
え、
Huh?
Natsumi-san looked confused, but she quickly stood up.
どうぞ。
Let's go.
Just then, I held out my umbrella to her, and she seemed like the type who couldn't refuse. So she walked side by side with me. The three of us sat at a booth in a coffee shop. Oishi-san and I sat across from Natsumi Kimiyoshi-san. Natsumi, what you're doing right now, even though we know these two and everything's fine, this is not something you should do on a regular basis. Natsumi. It's incredibly mind-blowingly dangerous. Oishi, especially like of someone of your age and build, like seriously, Natsumi. Oishi-san and I sat across from Natsumi Kimiyoshi-san. The two of us must look peculiar, sitting with a high school girl wearing her school uniform. I don't need to worry about that. Taking a peek beside me, Oishi-san was carefully looking at Natsumi-san with a smile on his face. More like staring at her.
大石さん怪しまれますよ
Oishi-san, don't act suspicious.
I prodded him with my elbow as I quickly muttered that.
Hoo hoo hoo.
いやー、めったにこんな若い子と話す機会がないものでつい。
Wow, it's rare that I have the opportunity to speak with a young lady.
Indeed, he was as much as an old dog as ever. After that awkward gesture, Natsumi Kimiyoshi started watching him carefully.
さて何を頼まれますか
Well, what should we ask?
と
私夏美です
My name is Natsumi.
君吉夏美
Oh wow.
My name is Natsumi. Kimiyoshi Natsumi.
Dun 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 dun.
I prefer my soda shaken, not stirred.
She reflexively gave us her name and timidly repeated it. She probably did it to show proper manners around adults, but I guess she was suddenly feeling nervous. And then she turned her pale face to this way to ask a question.
それで私に話って何ですか
You wanted to talk to me about something?
I looked down, thinking carefully and choosing my words. Then I slowly raised my eyes.
そうですね
right. Of course.
私たちが聞きたいのは
What we want to ask you about is...
Natsumi-san's generation probably wouldn't know much about it, but
お社様についてです
about Oyashiro-sama.
Huh?
Natsumi-san acutely tilted her head and stared blankly ahead. Maybe she didn't understand what I was talking about. No, that's impossible. She was a child of the Kimiyoshi family, one of the three great families of Hinamizawa, and she still lived with her grandmother, so she must have heard something. After thinking that, I continued.
南沢の土着信仰お社様崇拝について話を聞きたいのですよ
I'm interested in Hinamizawa's indigenous faith, their worship of Oyashiro-sama. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it.
それってあまり私はよく
I don't know much about that.
確かにおばあちゃんは神棚にお参りしています
I know that Grandma frequently visits the shrine,
でも詳しいことは
but aside from that,
そのおばあちゃんの神様には終末思想というものがあるんですよ
That god of your grandmother's is part of a story about the end of times.
Really?
終末思想
Really? That's the first I've heard of that.
the end of times?
Apocalyptic stories are found in many religions and cultures around the world. In times of political and economic instability, or when people are in great distress, they tend to attribute that distress to the will of the gods, and tell stories about that to seek relief.
それがおばあちゃんのどんな
That sounds like Grandma.
ねえ、その終末思想がたたりというものを引き起こしたと私たちは考えています。
Well, the end of times for the village, not in general.
Right. We've heard that a curse will be responsible for the end of times.
先日村がガスで全滅しました。
The entire village was annihilated by gas the other day.
例のHinamizawa村のガス災害です。
The Great Hinamizawa disaster.
それで噂が流れていましてね。
So,
親代様のたたりだというんです。
so rumors were floating around that Oyashiro-sama's curse, which was allegedly responsible.
ですが、これがただの噂でなくなってきてしまった。
But this isn't just a rumor.
村の出身者、特に老人を中心に理解しがたい行動が広がっていましてね。
Since then, people from
こ
the
うですよ。
Goddamn pauses.
since then, people from the village have been acting unusually, especially the elderly, behaving erratically, eccentrically.
気候
Behaving eccentrically?
In other words, they all believe that the disaster was caused by Oshiro-sama's curse, and are trying to halt that curse by conducting these religious ceremonies. Allegedly. Natsumi-san seemed to be listening carefully for the time being, but her expression suggested that she was a little confused. Looking at her, it seemed like she was trying to digest the information and piece it together with what she already knew. After carefully observing the situation, I continued. I told her about the religious ceremonies, about the recent serious incidents. Arson, murder, and the most common element, suicide. If someone wanted to take their own life, they could just as easily hang themselves or jump in front of a train. But the most troubling thing was, the culprits often dragged unrelated bystanders into these incidents. Several incidents happened in the places we visited. An elderly person started a murder incident in the bathhouse at the care center. An old man involved his family by setting their home on fire in Sukatani.
これらはすべてHinamizawa出身者によって引き起こされているんです。
All of these incidents were caused by people from Hinamizawa.
そんなの私
That was nice.
Natsumi-san slumped down onto the table. It was only natural. There were many frightening criminals out there who came from her hometown. How would I feel hearing the same thing? And at last, she seemed to understand why we came here. The remorse and uneasiness climbed up to her face as she caught her breath.
あなた方は
You people are...
自殺者の中には通常の思考では考えられない死に方をする人までいるんです。
Also, some of the people who committed suicide did so by means that no ordinary person would consider.
まるで周囲の人までも生贄として
As if
巻き添え
they,
にするように。
Goddamn pauses.
as if they and the people they involved were being sacrificed.
例えば自分の爪で喉を引き裂いて血にまみれながら苦しみ抜いて死ぬとか。
For example, clawing out their throat with their own nails, struggling and drenching themselves in blood until the moment of death.
ちなみにあなたの家は大丈夫ですか？
By the way, is your family doing all right? Natsumi-san's shoulders were lightly trembling. She looked down like she was thinking of an answer. No, it looked more like she was searching for the words to escape this place.
大丈夫
Are they all...
Just then, Uishi-san, who stayed silent up until that point, suddenly grabbed Natsumi-san's downward-facing head with both his hands and lifted it up.
嘘でしょ
Jeez, Uishi, my god. Settle down.
It's not true. Is it?
Natsumi-san's eyes froze as she looked up at Uishi-san.
まずい大石さんやりすぎだ
This is bad, Uishi-san. You're going too far.
I tried reaching out to stop him, but Uishi-san continued speaking before I had the chance.
Hinamizawaにはねわからないことが多すぎるんですよ
When it comes to Hinamizawa, there are too many things we don't know.
特に今回の合祭街とその後の事件はもう我々の事件をはるかに超えている
Especially the gas disaster and these subsequent incidents. It's beyond comprehension.
フルデ神社の巫女フルデリカが災害前に惨殺された
I know this is a bit early for it, but I really gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back, you guys. Okay, and we're back.
Shrine made on the Furuta Shrine. Rika Furuta was murdered right before the disaster.
彼女が殺されたことがこの一連の事件と何らかの関連がある
That murder must have had something to do with the series of events.
それぐらいなんですよ我々が思いつくのは
And that's it. That's all we could come up with.
だからあなたからお聞きしたいんですよ
Uishi, you're gonna scare her off.
So, I want to ask you,
もっと詳しいことを
do you have any further information?
また何も
No, nothing.
Natsumi-san froze with a look of terror on her face. He was treating this like an interrogation. We won't learn anything if we don't proceed cautiously. Jeez, Uishi, my god. You're in full Tatarigadoshi mode.
大石さん
Uishi-san,
教えてくれますよね
there's something you could tell me, isn't there?
君吉さん
Kimiyoshi-san.
また知らん
I don't know.
She tried standing in order to escape from here, but just then... What the fuck? With a fierce crashing sound, a pure white wall appeared in front of Natsumi-san. Oh, there's Akira. Alright! Akira to the rescue! A beautiful canvas painting crashed into the table. As I raised my head, I saw a boy staring down at us, wearing a school uniform bearing the same name as Natsumi-san's school.
東堂くん
Todoku.
Oh my god, wow, this is romantic. The boy that Natsumi-san referred to as Todo turned to face her in concern. Then,
出よう君吉
Let's go, Kimiyoshi!
after declaring that, he grabbed Natsumi's arm and pulled her up.
私たちまだお話し中なんですがね。
Now we're in the middle of a conversation here.
こちらにはないようです
That's not what it looks like!
だが君吉
Right, Kimiyoshi?
Natsumi-san timidly nodded. Her strong eyes shined. And then the boy escorted Natsumi-san out of the store to protect her. Damn, wow! That was so sweet of him.
Oh god, Oishi. How long have you been a cop again?
What a failure. Even though we had the good fortune of speaking with the only daughter of the Kimiyoshi family, she ran away and we didn't learn anything.
ちょっとやりすぎでしたかね
That was a little excessive, huh?
いや申し訳ない。
Hey, I'm sorry about that.
ついついいつもの感じで。
Oh god, Uishi.
My emotions always get the better of me.
Uishi-san laughed. But of course, his apology was no consolation.
相手は女の子ですからね
The target is just a girl.
ここは例えば見ない警部に代わってもらった方がベストかもしれませんよ
Given that, maybe better for Chief Inspector Minai to handle it from here.
ですね。
I suppose.
戻ったらお願いしてみますか。
I guess I should ask her when we get back.
I could understand Uishi-san's impatience. By chance, we encountered someone who can give us a powerful clue. It seemed like we were right on the edge of something, so we thought he had no choice. Even as I was talking to her, there was never a moment when that frustration completely left my head. We failed to keep each other in check, and that blunder filled me with regret.
それじゃ気分を入れ替えてとりあえずご家族の評判だけでも聞いておきましょうか
Well then, setting aside the foul mood for a moment, should we go investigate the family's reputation?
え
Yeah.
Then we wandered around the neighborhood gathering intel, visited the classroom where Haruko Kimiyoshi was taking classes on flower arrangement, investigated Toji Kimiyoshi's workplace, and carefully listened to everything we could find. And then we visited Natsumi-san's house again, about an hour after she left us.
雨上がったみたいですね
It seems the rain has let up.
Oh my god, damn, the grandma works fast. The scene in front of the Kimiyoshi family house made me catch my breath. The house was completely different when we visited here earlier. It was a normal looking house with a gate and a courtyard, the kind of home that other homemakers would be envious of. That sort of house. But in just a few hours,
何ですかこれは。
What is this?
Oh, it was a typical residential area, aside from this one part that was hard to describe. A set of candles were lined up one by one on each side of the gate. A thick Shinto straw festoon was hanging over the gate, and attached to it were several white paper streamers with a zigzagging pattern said to represent lightning. And it wasn't just the gate. The direct decorations also covered the wall around the courtyard, and even the entrance and windows of the house were decorated. As the wind blew across, the paper streamers hanging from the festoon, rustle, rustle, rustle. No, that wasn't just the sound of the paper streamers fluttering around in the wind. When I looked up at the trees in the garden, I saw those life-size human-shaped figures cut out of white paper. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Indeed, they were the source of that eerie sound. Characters were written on the paper figures. These were just like the paper figures I saw at the Hatakeyama house. Natsumi, Tojo, Haruko, Aki, Toji, I should say. Each piece of paper had the name of a Kageboushi family member written on it.
ここもですか。
These are here too. Oh, these are here too.
When I looked by my feet, I saw the crushed markings of a bonfire, slightly inside the gate. No, it didn't look like a simple bonfire. It looked like a Buddhist fire ritual. When a monk assembles the wood step by step and present an altar, they call it a gundaki, a ceremony. It's built to send out a prayer. It doesn't look like the wood that was ignited or the small ritual on the ritual. It doesn't. It looked like the wood that was ignited on the small ritual pile wasn't extinguished by water. There we go. But trampled out. That's the impression it gave me.
これも何かの祈祷でしょうか。
Was this also part of some prayer?
さあどうなんでしょうか。
Well, I don't know the answer to that.
誰かに邪魔された、そんな様子にも見えますが。
But judging by the current state, it looks like it was disturbed by someone.
Even so, that wasn't the only abnormal detail. The outside walls of the house were supposed to be white, but it was filled with enough markings to make it appear black. I think it looks white to me, at least. And of course, more prayers were written here too.
これのかむ床に癒しろの御けみきを捧げ祭りて。
Here on God's earth, we've brewed your sacred wine for generations. We pledge ourselves to you.
かしこみかしこみも恋のみ松楽平らげく安らげくきこしめして。
Only the truthful and unfaithful will feel fear. May your subjugation give us peace of mind. Hear this.
お社の狼の高き広き合宿。
Great God, O Yashiro, your blessings give us strength.
And he's saying the same thing. Great God, Oyashiro, your blessings give us strength. Uishi-san stared at the house with a dark expression as he quietly read the prayer.
次はここかもしれませんね。
You know, we might not find anyone here, too.
An audible huh escaped me as I turned to look toward Uishi-san. However, he returned the glance back at me and tried to put his thoughts into words.
被害者ですよ。
A victim.
いや、ひょっとしたら加害者の方かもしれませんが。
Oh, or maybe even a culprit.
His words were ominous. I thought back on the girl who was with us until just a little while ago.
Kimiyoshi.
Natsumi Kimiyoshi.
I couldn't say anything else, but I continued staring at the ritualistic decorations. And that was a long, long, long ass chapter. Although nothing is ever going to compare to the Umineko episode 7 Tea Party. Monday, July 4th, 1983.
菓子パン1個ってあんたの昼食それだけ？
Oh yay, Chisato! Yes! We're back to Chisato! Oh shucks. One sweet bun? That's your entire lunch? It was the usual banter. I was actually worried about what happened, but those were the words that came out. Yes!
変かな。
Oh my god, I am so glad we're back to the kids! Like, I like the detectives and everything, but that section felt like it went on forever.
Huh? Is that weird?
いや、変っていうか、いつものお弁当は？
Well, it's a little weird. What do y'all normally bring for lunch?
おばさんお手製の卵焼きとかミートボールとかはないの？
Don't y'all normally have your grandma's homemade eggs or meatballs or something?
Yeah.
今朝お母さん寝坊しちゃって。
Well, Mom overslept this morning, not me. Mom.
そうなの？
Oh, really?
ああ、残念。
Oh, that's unfortunate.
せっかくわびしくて味気ない購買のパン食のおかずにご賞味させていただこうと期待してたのに。
Shh. It would be nice to have some flavorful side dishes to accent your bland bread.
千里ちゃん、せこいよ。
That's mean, Chisato-chan.
Hello, Void Dweller. Welcome to the stream. After saying that with a shocked expression, Natsumi's shoulders drooped. And just then, Tamako came back from buying a drink at the vending machine.
お待たせ。
Sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, no kidding. You guys were keeping me waiting a long time.
あれ？夏美？
What's that, Natsumi? Then she sat across from Natsumi and asked about the same thing I did earlier, and her follow-up answer was the same as before.
へえ。なんか珍しいね。夏美がお弁当持ってこないなんて。
Wow, it's not like you to bring a full lunch, Natsumi.
ひょっとして初めてじゃないの？
Is this the first time that's happened?
意外。
Yup. How unexpected.
完璧超人のおばさんでも失敗するんだね。
Even a perfect superhuman grandma can fail.
これは新発見だ。
This is breaking news.
My friends.
After an awkward laugh, Natsumi opened her bag of bread. Is that an apple Danish? It seems wrong to say, but she must have no eye for flavor if she picked one of the top 5 worst items on the menu. Now, I like apple Danishes, but who knows, maybe the ones at their school kind of suck.
とっと、いけないいけない。
Don't do it. Don't do it, sugar. Somehow I managed to avoid speaking the words in my head. Tomoko would be able to roll with it, but Natsumi would take it really hard. But even so.
けどさ、夏美、
But Natsumi,
パン1個ってのはいくらなんでも少ないんじゃない？
is one small piece of bread really enough?
そう？
Is it?
あんまり食べたことがないからどれくらいなら大丈夫かなってわからなくて。
I normally don't eat much if you can't tell, so I'll probably just find just this.
いや、それでもこれは少ないよ。
No, this is still really small.
ねえ、フードファイターのたまこさん。
She said food fighter! Oh my god! Right, competitive eater Tamako-san.
誰が大食いだ。
Nobody needs to eat that big.
でもまあちょっち少ないかもね。
But, well, it might be a bit too small.
私買いすぎたからお裾分けしよっか。
I bought a little too much. So would you like some of mine?
いいの？
Huh? Is that really okay?
たまこちゃんありがとう。
Thanks, Tamako-chan.
Natsumi accepted Tamako's Castella cheesecake with a smile. As expected, Tomoko gave Natsumi the most popular pastry. I delicately watched her to see her reaction. Is it poisoned?
だけど夏美、お昼とはいえ、ちゃんとご飯は食べないとさ。
But Natsumi, it ain't a popular lunch unless you eat it with some proper lunch, unless you eat it with some rice.
Yeah,
そうなんだけどちょっと。
that's true, I guess.
出なきゃ。
Otherwise,
出るとこ育たないよ。
how will y'all ever grow bigger? Oh my god, I suddenly squeezed Natsumi and she got a piece of bread painfully lodged in her throat. Then she rushed to grab a sip of milk and stared me down with her half-crying eyes.
ちさと
Chisato-chan?
ちゃん。出るとこって何が？どこが？
What do you mean by grow bigger? Where?
Oh, sugar. You are just the purest of pure-hearted little things.
いやー、そりゃ健全な男女交際のことですけどね。
Well, it's necessary for a healthy male-female relationship, if you're catching my meaning.
また健全かい。
It's healthy, you say.
だいたいちさと、あんたこの前はツルペッタンはステータスだなんてド派手に宣言してたでしょうが。
But, Chisato, weren't you the one who declared her pseudopeton status before this?
そりゃ言ったことは言ったけどさ、あんまり物足りないのもどうかなってさ。
Well, I said what I said, but I wonder if that's enough now.
あいつも一応男だからね。
Right?
それって東堂くんのこと？
Are you talking about Todo-kun?
As soon as Akira became the subject of the conversation, Natsumi turned bashful. She's really such an earnest girl. And quite shy.
他に誰かいるの？
Who else is there, Sugar?
もしかして夏美、もう別の男に。
Maybe Natsumi is thinking of another man.
そんなわけないでしょ。
No way!
私はだってその
After all,
After waving her hands in denial, Natsumi turned red with when her real intention almost came out. Oh, what a cutie! Oh, there we go! I can't believe how happy this girl is.
まあまあ、アキラちゃんはそういうのって気にしないと思うよ。
Tomoko, are you reading her thoughts? Come on. I'm sure Akira-chan wouldn't want to hear that.
だから安心しなさい。
Come on. I'm sure Akira-chan wouldn't want to hear that, so please relax.
本当？
really?
ほら、デッサンとかで女体はゲップが出るほど見てるでしょ。
Listen, the female bodies seen in drawings and such make me want to vomit when I see them.
むしろ夏美のようなスレンダーさんの方が普段見慣れてなくて新鮮かも。
In fact, a slender figure like Natsumi's is something you don't see every day, so it feels fresh. I don't know, I don't think she looks like too slender or anything. I think she looks perfectly normal.
おいおい、たまこさんや、そりゃフォローになってないでしょうが。
Hey, Tomoko-san, I don't follow.
そりゃまあ、前に見たモデルさんはアザラシもどきのすごいおばさんだったから、ちょっとアキラには同情したけど。
Actually, the figure drawn models I've seen look like sea lions. It made me feel sorry for Akira for a moment.
例えるなら、私たちが油切ったおっさんをデッサンするようなものだからね。
Shh. It's like if we were asked to draw a greasy old man.
もはや人間として見ない方が精神安定上いいのかも。
It's like if we were asked at that point, it might be better for your mental health to convince yourself you're not drawing a human being.
おいおい、そこまで言うか？
Hey now, come on, isn't that going a little too far?
ねえ、夏美はどう思う？
Right, Natsumi? I said that while patting her on the shoulder, but Natsumi was slow to react. When she dubiously turned her head to me, Natsumi was looking downward with a troubled expression on her face.
どうしたの、夏美？
Now what's wrong, Natsumi?
あ、うん。東堂くんって女の人のモデルをそんなにいつも見てるのかなって。
Yeah, I wonder if Todo-kun spends a lot of time staring at female models.
いや、そりゃそうでしょう。
Oh no, I don't think so, Sugar.
あいつ美術の特待だから、デッサンは漢字の書き取りみたいな基本授業だし。
He's being given special treatment, so they've probably started him with basics like drawing kanji.
むしろやってないという方がおかしいよ。
In fact, it seems pretty weird to suggest you'd be doing that.
そうだよね。
Right, of course.
授業なら
Oh my god!
仕方ないよね。
Oh my god! Oh wow, that is. Oh my god, jeez. Damn. Okay. Jesus Christ, that is the scariest. Oh my god. Wow. That is the creepiest it can't be helped ever. Oh my god, jeez.
If it's for class, it can't be helped.
Oh my god, damn. That is a terrifying visage. Holy fuck on a stick. Natsume, you look like you're about to devour my soul. Right then, just for a moment, through the space between Natsume and her desk, I could see both her hands down on her knees, trembling. Natsume, almost as if she was tearing her skin apart. Her hands were balled into fists, clenching tightly.
夏美、あのさ、
Hey, Natsume.
あきらちゃんだ。
Oh, it's Akira-chan.
おーい。
Hey! With awful timing, Tomoko noticed Akira walking in the hall and interrupted me to call out to him. As usual, Akira had a dull expression on his face as he stomped to look our way.
ちょうどいいところに来た。
You've come to the right place.
あきらちゃん、夏美が呼んでるよ。
Akira-chan, Natsume was calling for you.
ちょっとたまこちゃん。
Wait a minute, Tomoko-chan.
夏美だって気になるでしょ。
You've been thinking of Natsume, right?
なら本人に直接お聞きなさいな。
You've been thinking about Natsume, right? In that case, you should really speak with each other directly. Tomoko urged him towards Natsume with a teasing smile, while Natsume continued to panic. She's just running around going like, "Ah!" It seemed like Tomoko hadn't noticed the state Natsume had been in for a little while now. I thought it was a mistake, but I was also interested in seeing where this would go.
まあいいか。
Well, maybe this is okay.
ほらほら、あきらもそんなとこぼさっと突っ立ってないで、こっち来なさいな。
Come on, Akira, don't just stand there. Get over here. Huh?
おい
Hey! Akira hesitated to enter and just stood there staring at Natsume's face. So I grabbed his hand and dragged him into the classroom. Then I walked over to the chair I was sitting in earlier and plopped his butt down.
ちょっとちさ
Hold on, Chisa!
まあまあまあ、遠慮するなよ、あきらくん。
Oh, come on, Akira-kun. Don't hold back.
夏美がさ、あんたがどれだけデッサンで女性の体を見慣れているか、ぜひとも聞いておきたいんだってさ。
Oh my god! Natsume would just want to ask how familiar y'all are with drawing the female body.
なな
Whoa!
佐藤 そんなこと私一言も。
I never said a word about that.
ん
Huh?
じゃあ夏美は気にならないの？
Well, Natsumi, does that mean you don't mind?
あ、その。
Well,
Natsumi bashfully turned away as her face turned red. That reaction left Akira even more confused, and he blushed as well.
いや、その
It's not like that!
人物デッサンといっても、俺は風景画が中心だから、あんまり参加してないぞ。
Even though they tell me to draw people, I don't do it very much because I prefer drawing landscapes.
そりゃ、1年生の頃は強制参加だったから、2回。いや、3回ほど出席したけど。
Well, it was a compulsory class in freshman year, so I attended 2 or maybe 3 sessions.
進級してからは一度も出てないというか、本当だぞ。
But I haven't done it since I've advanced. Really?
Oh my god!
そうなんだ。
is that so? Oh God.
いやさ、アキラ、
No, Akira, sweetheart.
そこまで詳細に言えとは頼んでないんだが、
That wasn't the detail I asked you all about.
しかもものすっごく言い訳臭いのはどういうわけだ？
No. And doesn't that excuse sound a little suspicious? Huh?
それは、その、
That's,
やっぱりちゃんと説明しておかなきゃ、君吉が不安があるかなって。
That's amazing.
I'm worried my explanation is making Kimiyoshi feel uneasy.
そうなの？
Is that so?
ごめんね、東堂くん。変な心配させて。
Sorry for making you worry, Toto-kun.
いや、いいって。
These two can be so cute.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
はいはい、ごちそうさま。
そうさま。
Alright, that's enough. Alright, that's enough. Tamako-chan and I clapped our hands together in unison, with a mix of shock and awe. Natsumi and Agata bashfully looked at each other, then fell silent.
ま、もう見慣れた光景だけどね。
Well, this is a familiar sight. Tamako and I have been spreading information to the class to let everyone know that Natsumi and Akira had started dating. It's already become a well-known fact. Oh my god! Seriously? There was no need to do that! Oh my god! Both of them were the type to be slow about moving forward. I see why you did it. Tamako suggested we avoid making a lot of noise about it right away, to avoid hurting them. Of course, some of the classmates reacted strongly, but for the most part they treated it like a familiar sight.
じゃあ、あとはアキラに任せて。
Well, we'll leave the rest to y'all, Akira.
私たちは退散しますか。
This is our cue to exit.
ごめんね、夏美、あきらちゃん。
Sorry, Natsumi, Akira.
私たちこれから職員室で用事があるの。
We have business to attend to in the teacher's lounge.
おい、ちさ、タマ。
Hey, Chisa, Tama!
After saying that, Tamako and I grabbed our lunches and stood up to make space for Natsumi and Akira. We ignored the nervous voice calling out to us as we exited the classroom.
ちょっち強引だったかな。
I wonder if it came on too strong there. I leaned against the rooftop fence, took a bite out of my bread while turning toward Tomoko, standing beside me. She delicately sat down on the bench and snapped the straw into her milk carton.
まあいいんじゃないかな。あれくらいお膳立てしないと二人ともなかなか一緒に昼食をとったりしないしね。
But let's face it, without our meddling, the two of them would never eat lunch together. They are really similar, in terms that they're both really ridiculously shy.
いや、まったくあの二人には苦労させられるよ。
Absolutely. It's always so hard to get the two of them to do anything.
不器用カップルというか、お子ちゃまカップルというか。
Does that make it more of an awkward couple or a childish couple?
それでも当人たちは幸せみたいだよ。
Even so, they both seem really happy, don't they?
アキラちゃんは愛想を振りまくのが苦手みたいだから、夏美みたいに純粋に慕ってくれる子はきっと可愛いんだろうね。
Akira-chan's always struggled to act properly around other people. So pairing with a pure-hearted girl like Natsumi, who simply adores him, is pretty cute. Huh? I'll say so.
ええ、純粋でなくてすいませんね。
Well, well, well. Now so right for not being pure-hearted.
まだ心残りはある？
Are you still feeling regret? I hesitated to respond to Tomogo's question and looked up to the sky. There were only a few clouds in the sky. It was certainly lovely weather. I felt a little sweaty thanks to the humidity, so I felt it might rain soon. Mamoru and Tomoko were probably the only ones who knew my true feelings. Especially Tomoko, since she was directly involved with Natsumi and Akita's relationship. I haven't said anything, but I'm sure she's picked up on my mixed feelings. Okay, apparition. No problem. Have a good time on your errands. Thank you so much for coming. See ya.
後悔しない？
You don't have any regrets?
さあね。
Well,
一度も伝えずに不先輩なんてらしくないよ。
it just seems like you haven't moved on.
うるさいな。
Shut up.
千里がアキラちゃんのこと特別に思ってたのは知ってる。
Chisato, I know how much Akita-chan means to you.
それこそこの高校に入ったのだって。
That's why you chose this high school.
やめて。
Stop it. Wow, she really did like him. At one point. Oh, that's a shame. Snap. Even I was surprised at how strong and cold my voice sounded as I interrupted Tomoko. We've already discussed every detail of this story countless times, and I've already decided that there could only be one conclusion. So this is the part where Tomoko usually apologizes and changes the subject. However, this time, why won't she back down?
応援しててなんだけどさ、
I'm willing to support you.
アキラちゃんと夏美は合わないような気がする。
Oh wow, Tomoko. Damn. If you think Akira-chan and Natsumi don't belong together. Whoa! Damn, she is calculating.
え？
Huh?
さっき アキラちゃんのデッサンの話が出た時、夏美の反応を見たでしょ。
You saw how Natsumi reacted earlier when we were talking about Akira-chan's drawings, right?
絵描きにとっては別に当たり前のことなのに、あの子は全然割り切って考えられない。
That's perfectly commonplace for artists. But that's not how that girl thinks.
今のままじゃこの先不安だよ。
And if we leave things that way, she'll grow anxious about their future. So Tamako noticed that change in Natsumi after all.
最近気づいたんだけど、夏美って独占欲が強いよね。
Recently, I've noticed Natsumi has a strong desire to monopolize his affection.
もっと悪い言い方をすれば嫉妬深い。すごく。
Or to put it less kindly, she's extremely jealous. I'll say so.
今はまだ慣れてないから表には出してこないけど、将来あんな感じでアキラちゃんを束縛し続けたら。
That approach wasn't on the table until now. But if we continue to constrain Akira-chan like that in the future...
きっとアキラちゃん息が詰まってくるんじゃないかな。
I'm sure it would make him feel smothered. My god, Tamako. How
いい
calculating.
加減にしなさいよ、タマコ。
Please be reasonable, Tamako. There was no way that was a simple slip-up. This was completely abnormal for Tamako.
だいたい夏美の悪口は言うなって、いつも私に注意してるのはあんたでしょ。
Now, weren't you all the one who told me to be careful of what I said around Natsume?
そのあんたが夏美の悪口を言うなんて、一体どういうことよ。
Weren't you all the one who told me to be careful about what I said around Natsume? But now you're the one saying awful things about her. Seriously.
勘違いしないで、千里。
Don't get me wrong, Chisato.
私が夏美に対しての言い方をあんたに注意したのは、
I
あの子
told
が
you
大事だからじゃない。
I told you to watch what you say because I know how important she is to you.
あんたが誰よりも可愛がって大事にしたいと思っている子だから。
This is such a complex web of relationships here. Like, I'm just trying to map this out in my head. Like the complexity of relationships basically centering around Chisato and Natsumi. Even among just a couple of these people. Like, holy shit. That girl is precious to you.
こういう言い方の方が好かれるよって、あんたへのフォローのつもりだったんだよ。
But I guess the real question is, which one of them do you like more? Damn, just throwing it out there. My god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Tamako, you're kind of calculating, but you are a good friend to Chisato. Wow.
ちょっと。
Hold on.
本音で言えばさ、今の夏美だったら私個人的には好きになれない。
Tamako. I'm almost half wondering if Tamako kind of likes Chisato. I don't know. That's just kind of a weird headcanon I have at this point. Like, Tamako does like Chisato, but for whatever reason, she feels like she's not good enough or something, or can't, be with her. or maybe they tried in the past and it didn't work out. I don't know. Although I don't think that's one of the things. But damn. To tell the truth, the way Natsumi's been acting lately, I don't really like her much.
前に聞いたひなみざわ出身者の噂も気になるけど、夏美はそのことずっと私たちに隠してるじゃない。
I've heard rumors that she was originally from Hinamizawa, but she's kept that hidden from us all for all this time.
まあそうだけど、でも
Well, that may be true, but it was so shocking. I don't think I've ever seen Tomoko say she hated someone like this. I know, right? Damn. But I really think she's just looking out for Chisato.
相談してくれたらいつでも力になるつもりなのに。
I'm willing to lend you my aid if you ever request it.
なんだかあの子、私たちのこと全然信用してくれてないように感じるの。
Somehow it seems like that girl doesn't trust us at all.
それが私、腹が立つ。
And that infuriates me. Wow. It is incredible seeing this side of Tomoko.
他にも千里の本当の気持ちも考えないでアキラちゃんと仲良くやってるのも。
Well, to be fair, Tomoko, how would she have even known? How would she have even known that Chisato also liked Akira? Besides, she hasn't even considered how you feel about it, as she's gotten closer to Akira-chan.
そんな見せかけだけの友情をなんで貴重に思わなきゃいけないのよ。
You have to wonder, are friends like that really truly so precious?
タマコ、あんた
Tomoko, you'll, I was dumbfounded. I had no words, so I just stared at Tomoko. I think I get it. Tomoko is really upset right now. No shit. Jeez. She's right. It's time to stop the deception and be honest. There was always a small flame of resentment against Natsumi in the bottom of my heart, and it was smoldering. I was also heard about the great Hinamizawa disaster and all the strange incidents the people from that village have caused. In fact, I heard that one of the patients at the care and welfare center at my father's hospital was involved in an incident when he returned home. So I understand the prejudice against people from Hinamizawa. I was scared and restless about it too.
でもだからだ。だからこそ。
But that's it. That's why. I wanted Natsumi to tell me the truth. Mamoru told me that Natsumi was from the town next to Hinamizawa. I think the reason she's been acting so abnormal lately is because she's had to deal with all of that on her own. And there should be evidence to support that. But why won't she talk to us about it? Why does she insist on keeping those awful feelings bottled up? Is it because she doesn't like us anymore? Oh God. Does she think we'd stop being her friends if we found out? And perhaps the most painful betrayal. Why doesn't she realize how we feel about this? We trusted each other. We had a deep understanding. So why does she have such a one-sided view of our friendship? My frustration boiled over. I suddenly wanted to smack something. Until now, I've been suppressing these guilty feelings for Natsumi's sake, yet I want to do the opposite for the time being. I'm sure I brought this upon myself. Natsumi's been hurting all this time and I never noticed, so I believe this is my atonement. I was the one who got upset with Natsumi in the first place, so this is my mistake. But that's wrong. That's wrong. It was just because I ran away from this.
ねえタマコ
Hey, Tomoko?
何？
What is it?
もしも夏美がひなみざわ出身者だったとしたら
If we found that out, Natsumi, it really is from Hinamizawa. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading it in the Tomoko's voice. If we found that out that Natsumi really is from Hinamizawa,
あんたどうする
what will y'all do?
そうだね。
Right.
誰かからそれを知ったら、多分私はあの子と絶交する。
Really, Tomoko? Well, that's not very nice of you at all. God damn it. Right, if someone came along and showed me proof of that, I'll probably have to cut off my friendship with her. A definitive answer. Tomoko declared that in a cold tone with no hesitation. And then,
でも
however...
え
Huh?
もし夏美から打ち明けられて相談されたら、私はあの子を守ると思う。
If Natsumi herself came to me and to tell me the truth, I think I'd want to protect her. Interesting. Tomoko, you're a lot more complicated than you first seemed.
誰が何て言おうと、私の大切な親友だからね。
No matter what anyone says, she'd still be my precious best friend.
タマコ
Tomoko. That is very interesting. Hearing Tomoko's cheerful answer, I suddenly had to look away and think it over. And what would I do? Protect Natsumi or...
あれ
What's that? I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Tomoko said she had things to do, so we parted ways after leaving the rooftop. And hoping to give my dilemma some more thought, I stopped by the vending machine at the corner to grab a coffee. But by chance, I could hear a conversation between Natsumi and Akira right over there, so I turned my back towards them and listened. Damn.
やっぱり気持ち悪いって思った。
I got... Oh. If you'll excuse me, I just need to check one thing really quickly. Sorry about that. I will be right back. Sorry for the second interruption here. Sorry about that, and we are back once again.
After all, I made you feel uncomfortable, didn't I?
Akira remained silent and didn't respond to Natsumi's question in any way. However, his eyes wandered erratically, and he clenched his fists. But thanks to my long history with Akira, I recognize his habit of taking a long time to choose his words when he feels lost.
そうだよね。
It's true, isn't it?
気持ち悪いよね。
It made you feel uncomfortable.
However, Natsumi clearly wasn't aware of how Akira handled situations like this, so she callously continued speaking. Since I was listening in with my back turned, I couldn't see the expression on her face. Everything's fine away. Yeah, I just had to make sure a couple of things were set the right way. And everybody upstairs was okay. Yeah. Since I was listening with my back turned, I couldn't see the expression on her face.
家に気味の悪い魔除けを飾り付けたり、変なお経を唱えたり。
Those creepy talismans decorating the house. Those weird prayers.
それに、おかしな事件を起こして、殺人を犯す人たち。
And those strange incidents where people suddenly commit murders.
気持ち悪いよね。
It makes you feel uncomfortable, right?
私だってそんな人嫌だ。近くにも寄りつきたくないよ。
I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to keep it as far away as possible.
君吉
Kimiyoshi.
たたりとか、お社様とか。
The curse. And Oyashiro-sama.
バカバカしい。
It's all ridiculous.
なんでひなみざわの出身だからって、そんな変な人ばかりが。
Why are the people from Hinamizawa acting so strange?
いなくなればいい。
They should just disappear.
みんないなくなれば、誰にも迷惑もかけなくなって。そして、
Oh, if they all just disappeared, they wouldn't be able to hurt anyone anymore. And then.
やめろよ君吉
Stop it, Kimiyoshi!
Unwilling to hear any more, Akira grabbed Natsumi by the shoulders to quiet her. Natsumi winced and tensed her body for a moment, but she eventually calmed down a little, with her back still trembling. Then, I could hear a faint sob in Natsumi's voice.
気味の悪い魔除け変なお経
Creepy talismans? Weird prayers? Was that another rumor about strange behavior from people from Hinamizawa? Then maybe the reason Natsumi didn't bring a lunch today is because someone from her family is...
大丈夫だから
Like I said, it's fine.
家のことは誰にも言わない
I won't tell anyone about the house.
クラスの連中だって誰の家かなんて分かっていなかったみたいだし
I don't think the other classmates know whose house it is.
別におまじないをするのはおかしくなんてないだろ
Besides, is it really so strange to put up good luck charms?
I don't think Akira has seen the house.
俺も野外スケッチでいろんな装飾の神社を見てきたから分かるよ
I've seen all kinds of shrine decorations during my outdoor sketches. It makes sense.
東堂くん。
Todo-kun.
だから気にするなよ
So it doesn't bother me.
俺は分かっているから
I understand.
Oh, Akira. He's being so sweet. Oh, God! Okay. Higurashi tradition here. Oh my god. Okay. I was not expecting it. I'm sure glad the music didn't cut out and like do a sting there, or else that would have been even scarier. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Ah! Okay, I did it afterward. Jeez. That instant. Every ounce of my body wanted to scream, but I barely managed to choke it down. Such a powerful voice. What an incredible bloodlust mix in. That was the first time I've heard anything like it. As if Natsumi was roaring like a beast. No, that's not it. Is that girl really Natsumi? Could this really be the timid Natsumi Kimiyoshi that I know? Unbelievable. Rather than some true nature coming out, it seemed like she changed into a completely different creature that only looked the same. I was tormented by the feeling that something was out of place. And I guess Akira felt the same way. I steadied my breathing and calmed my heartbeat, then turned to face him again. Akira was standing there with a look of shock on his face and his eyes wide open. Damn, I was not expecting that. Eventually, Natsumi seemed to return to herself and started breathing normally. Then she ran past Akira's side and rushed to the school building. But Akira continued standing there, dumbfounded. Having completely lost the opportunity to reveal myself, I opted to leave the area.
もし夏目から打ち明けられて相談されたら、私はあの子を守ると思う。
If Natsumi herself came to me and chose to tell me the truth, I think I would protect her.
誰が何て言おうと、私の大切な親友だからね。
I agree, Void Dweller. I think she should. Although I don't think any test exists at this point. Except the one in EDA's clinic. And they are nowhere near there. And they wouldn't even think to go there. No matter what anyone says, she'd still be my precious best friend. Tamako, the Natsumi you were talking about, that was your best friend, Natsumi Kimiyoshi? But if Natsumi stopped being your best friend, what would you do? And what would I do? I don't know what's right anymore. Damn. New tip, career aspirations too. Oh my god. Okay, yep, we definitely have enough time to do that tip, and then it's, and then we'll, that'll be the last thing we do for Higurashi today. I think, yeah, believe it or not, we're still a little under halfway through the story right now. Next time we should be hitting the halfway mark. Wait. Huh?
アキラも陸王大にしたの？
Y'all are going to Riku University too, Akira? Yeah.
なんかまずかったか？
What? Is that bad?
いや、まずくはないけどさ。
No, there is nothing wrong with it, but certainly, Rikuo University hadn't recently established an art department, but it didn't have much history to it. Besides, the instructors didn't have a lot of name recognition, so it seemed like trying to pursue your career in a half-assed department.
あんたの腕と実績なら東京の美大だって引く手あまたでしょ。
With your skills and achievements, couldn't you all get into the Tokyo College of the Arts?
今の高校みたいに奨学金とか特待生待遇とか。
And all the honors and special scholarships you've gotten at this school.
いい先生もそっちの方が多いし、名を売る機会も環境も格段の違いなのに、なんでそっちにしなかったのさ。
There are a lot of great teachers there, and it'll be a much better environment to get your name out there, so why not go that route?
別に名前を売るために絵を描いてるわけじゃないしさ。
I'm not really interested in drawing pictures to get my name out there.
それに
Plus,
それに
Plus?
いや、なんでもねえよ。
no, it's nothing.
Akira, what is he planning about this? Because he doesn't know where Natsumi's going. He quickly shut his mouth to avoid answering, but I could see how red his face was turning. By the way, I recently learned that the school that the girl was aspiring to, Misaki University, was— oh, I see! Was a sister school of Rikuo University. And as part of that relationship, I hear that some of their general education classes are conducted together. I bet Natsumi doesn't know that! Of course, it would increase their opportunities to see each other face to face.
しかしまあ、あんたもベタ惚れだね。
Well now, it sounds like you've really fallen in love.
いくら告白したてで不安だからって自分の将来まで相手の都合で決めなくてもいいんじゃない？
With how long it's been since you confessed, y'all must be anxious. Are you letting another person's convenience decide your future? What?
別に俺は君吉のことで大学を決めたわけじゃ。
That's not it. The college I picked has nothing to do with Kimiyoshi.
ん？
Huh?
私は一言も夏美のことは言ってなかったんだけど。
But I didn't say anything about Natsume, did I?
Damn it, you're too crafty.
Way to shoot yourself in the foot, Akira-kun. What a simple-minded guy.
あ、でも
Oh, but a thought suddenly came to me. If Natsumi knew about this, what would she think? Akira's choice to enroll at Rikuo University didn't have much impact on my decision. Rather, it was the other way around. And even if we're in the same university, the departments of arts and the pharmacology department are essentially completely different schools. But I advised Natsumi to set Rikuo University aside. It was obviously a poor choice given her current grades, and the people at her house didn't understand the importance of exam prep, so they couldn't help.
ねえ、アキラ。
Hey, Akira.
なんだ？
What's up?
そのさ、アキラが陸王大に行くって決めたこと、夏美には話した？
Well, have y'all told Natsumi yet that you're planning to go to Rikuo University?
いや、まだだけど。それ
No,
は
not yet. Is that a problem?
うん。ちょっとさ、事情があって。
Yeah, there might be a slight issue. Teensy tiny.
あの子にはそのこと、まだ黙っててくれるかな？
I wonder if she'll be bothered when she finds out.
Huh?
Akira didn't understand the meaning of that at first and stared blankly. But after hearing my explanation, he seemed convinced. Akira didn't want there to be any strange misunderstandings.
分かったよ。しばらく黙っておく。
Understood. I'll keep it quiet for a while.
でも、なんだか隠し事してるみたいで、いい気分じゃないよな。
But it seems like I'm hiding something, and I don't feel good about that.
おうおう、えらく真面目だね。
Oh my, y'all are getting worked up, huh?
今からそんなんじゃ浮気した時に一発でバレるよ。
Are you worried that your unfaithful intentions will be exposed?
浮気なんてするかよ。
I'm not cheating on her!
Anyway, we'll try talking to Natsumi about it when the time is right. And we'll emphasize the fact that Misaki and Rikuo are sister schools. I remember that. Oh my god. There's nothing to feel guilty about here. Once we explain everything properly, surely Natsumi will. Well, that's a big explanation for something in Same Sushi. But is that really how it will play out? Yeah, God. If it wasn't for the frickin' syndrome, so much would be just fine and dandy in their lives. Jesus Christ. Okay. It looks like we're back on track with the kids here. Yeah, this is a rather long console arc. But, yeah. No, yeah, the timing, as I said before, yeah, the timing was quite good. That worked out really well. We are about, because there was like a bunch of minutes left on the previous chapter, and this chapter turned out quite well on its own too, so it just happened to work out. Oh, timing the end of the chapter for the end of the stream, Void Dweller. So next time we let's see, I wonder if we'll continue with the kids or go back to the detectives, and who knows if they're gonna meet up again. So, and by the way, that is Friday. And on Thursday, we will, it turns out there is one more little thing to do for Fata Morgana. And, so yeah, that'll wrap up Fata Morgana. Another lighthearted, non-canon thing called Carrot Cake. And, on Thursday, and tomorrow is the break day where I can catch up on my sleep. So until then, either one, whichever stream you follow, or both if that's okay, I will see you then. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You all are the sweetest of hearts. See ya.